What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on Zack Kassian of the Rochester Americans, top prospect in the Buffalo Sabres organization. Kassian's a power forward at 6'4", 220, big kid, throw the body around and really throw the gloves down, and has a nice scoring touch too to go along with all the rough stuff. Came out of the Peterborough Pizza organization, and in his draft year had 63 points in 61 games, going with 136 PIMs. And the next year was traded to the bomb squad that was the Windsor Spitfires, and PIMs were there in 5 games with the Spitfires, had 4 goals and 23 PIMs, and then in the playoffs won the Memorial Cup with Windsor, and then went back to Windsor the year after, had a great year and brought his PIMs down a little bit, and was still an effective offensive and physical force for the Spitfires in the OHL. This year is his first year of professional hockey, and in 20 games with the Rochester Americans, has 18 points and 19 PIMs. And with Buffalo, he's played 18 games and had 6 points and 13 PIMs, which is great for a kid coming right out of juniors to a team that considers itself a contender like the Sabres, to get up there and get your feet wet and be able to light up the AHL. He's a power forward, like I said. Had a knack for getting suspended in the OHL. That's something you really want to see. Hopefully he gets that part of his game out of him. I won a silver medal at the World Juniors last year. Was a good banging forward for the Canadian team that fell short against Russia. But he plays a good physical in your face style. Kind of in his draft year compared himself to Todd Bertuzzi, which is a good comparison to the Todd Bertuzzi of like 03-04, not the Todd Bertuzzi of now that's lost a step. Like I said, brings a physicality, can fight, and can score. I mean, find a guy like that, a guy like Milan Lucic of the Bruins is a guy that, someone like him can emulate. If you can bring a little bit of everything to the game, you can just impact, even on nights you're not scoring. Use defensemen are scared shitless, so you're gonna force turnovers, and win battles, do stuff like that. And I think he's gonna be great. Buffalo's a knack for drafting the smaller forwards, Tyler Ennis is, the Nathan Gerbys of the world, but having a kid like him out there to kind of be a bouncer for those guys and open up time and space for guys like that to do their thing offensively is awesome. It's a luxury many teams don't have. I think trying to emulate the success of the Boston Bruins, like I said, with Lucic. Lucic allows Krejci, Sagan, guys like that to do their thing and can still bury pucks and be an effective offensive player, and that's what Kassian's going to be. I think Lucic is probably a realistic expectation of what to expect out of Kassian, which is no shame in that. Lucic is a 30-goal scorer and a Stanley Cup champion that can throw down just about anyone. I think Kassian's got the killer mentality that Lucic can hit and he's aggressive, but Kassian just has a whole other level of just wanting to run you out of the building, and it's pretty cool to see when he gets angry. Not cool to see if you're an opposing player. As a fan, when he gets angry, you don't want to go anywhere near him because he'll send you through the upper deck. He's got that. He's an aggressive player, and the size and skill level are there too. So he really can be an all-world power forward in the NHL. I think it's only a matter of time for we're hearing his name as one of Buffalo's next coming great young forwards. Like I said, Tyler Ennis has established himself. I can only imagine what a line with like Tyler Ennis. Chevalier Lano and himself would be just amazing, because those guys can cycle the puck and do their thing. He can be a net front presence, bang in the corners, just get defensemen away from the puck, because they're not going to touch it with him bearing down on you. And I think that's what you're going to get out of him. Will he be a Cam Neely 50-goal power forward like Brendan Shanahan? No, I don't. I think it'll be a perennial 30-goal threat though. That, like I said, even if you're not scoring, you're an effective player. It's going to help your team, and I think that's going to be him. 30 goals, 60 points a year, and 150 penalty minutes. Yeah, I'll take a guy like that any day. Because, like I said, and be a bouncer. Protect your younger players, your younger and smaller players. He'll do that, and he'll be great at it. I'll also say, it's really a treat to watch him develop from the draft to now. As a hockey fan and wannabe analyst, that's plus being a Bruins fan, I love seeing the big, tough, physical forwards. And Kassian's just another one of those that we don't see too often. That's it for the Power Play of CJ Prospect Profile and Zack Kassian. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season.